Cares is a unique situation that was brought up, created by Panera Bread Company, and it's been in existence, I don't know, approximately 4 years now. And here in the Hollywood district, we were, I think, the third Panera Cares to be created here.
The way Panera Cares works is that when somebody comes into the cafe, they are greeted and they are told how the cafe operates, and that is that everybody leaves their fair share. So when somebody comes in, if they're able to contribute the full amount for their meal, then we encourage them to do so, because that goes to sustaining the cafe.
We try to help individuals with food insecurity, hunger awareness. We are not a free cafe as such, but we can offer people as a shared responsibility options to help us, and we help them, like by getting a meal. They volunteer for an hour with us. Also, we have this great bread table, okay? It is fabulous because if you go to a Panera Bread store, you don't see this. This is all so cool. So people come in and I tell them that if you have a little donation, we really appreciate it, because that's what helps keep us open.
So Panera Cares is a nonprofit community cafe of shared responsibility. Our main goal is to provide everybody who walks through our doors with a meal regardless of their means, and we treat them with dignity. So that means that we're not a hand out, but a hand up for those in need. With Panera Cares, you can see the direct impact of your donation. A lot of other restaurants that are maybe a nonprofit that fights food insecurity, or maybe another organization, a lot of times they're given money and people write them a check, but they don't really see the direct impact of what is being done. And so with Panera Cares, you could be donating a little bit extra, and then the person behind you is going to really benefit from that meal. Or if they have volunteered an hour for a meal, then your contribution is actually going to go to that person who's helping out in the cafe. So it's more of a direct impact rather than just writing a blank check to an organization.
It is a wonderful oasis for everybody. We have customers that come in, regular customers. We're on a first name basis with a lot of our customers, which is wonderful. That makes them feel very comfortable and safe to be here.
Panera Cares is really special to me because of the customer interactions and the relationships that we build with the community. Every day we see so many people in the cafe from all sorts of backgrounds. We'd like to think everybody has a story. And as long as we're able to treat those people with dignity, ask them how they're doing, how their day's going, and that sort of thing, we are actually really developing those relationships and creating customers for life.
So everybody's got a story. That's the important part. Everybody has a story, and if we take the time to listen, then that person feels valuable in some respect, that someone cared enough to hear their story. So it's something that I really care about.
So a few months after we first opened, I was working as a community ambassador out in the front of the restaurant when this lady walked in, really enthusiastic, really wanted to know how we worked. And her name was Benella, and she wanted to volunteer her time in exchange for a meal because she knew that might help her out at that moment. And I remember very vividly, she told me, I'm going to come to work on time, I'm going to come help out, I'm going to be in dress code, and I'm going to be really committed to what I'm doing. And she was there almost every morning helping us out, working her hour, volunteering her hour. And at the end of a long period of time, we thought, well, let's offer her a position here. And so at that time, we wanted her to be on our dining room staff. And ever since then, she's been here for over 3 years, and she's done a great job. She's one of our hardest workers. And I think that's something that speaks to what Panera Cares really is about. It's not just about feeding people, and not just about a meal, but it's really about a resource to help people get back up on their feet and to have a great experience whether or not they can afford their meal, and to really provide them with that.
My name is Benella. I'm the dishwasher here at Panera Cares. This company's helped me out a lot. I started off as a volunteer. I came here from Colorado, and I didn't have work, but I started volunteering, and I eventually got on as an employee, and I've been here for 3 years. It's helped me out a lot, and it's continually helped me to grow. I used it as like a kind of like a pseudo job before I had a job, and like it gave me a reason to get up in the morning, shower, put on your vest like you're going to work, and get a routine, because if you're not working, it's easy to become apathetic and forget about just normal things that working people do. You know, you get up, you shower, you get a routine, you go to work. So I wanted to keep that routine, and that's what Panera gave me. And as the years progressed, I just started feeling better about myself and healing more. So for me, it addressed more than just like food issues. It was more like social emotional feeling of belongingness, and then food, of course, played a role in that as well.
The reality is that 1 in 6 Americans actually don't know where their next meal is coming from, and that includes 1 in 4 children. So food insecurity to me and to Panera Cares is not knowing where your next meal is coming from, but not knowing where your next nutritious meal is coming from. 24% of people that are food insecure actually own their own homes, which is a staggering statistic, and 36% actually have at least one person that's working in their family. So the reality is it's not just about one group of people. Food insecurity encompasses many groups of people over a wide spectrum.